This is a CI/CD pipeline tool because you have developed the automation test case. Till now, you are running your test case locally only. So, but do you run every day? Or whenever the code changes happen, you will run every day? So that is a very important. So how to run daily and how to run when the code changes happen, how to deploy in the different environments. So all this can be done with Jenkins tool. That's a CI/CD pipeline. CI means continuous integration, continuous deployment.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
So screen is not visible.
Yes, sir.
Now,
No, sir, it's showing a started screen sharing.
okay, let me stop and start it again. Got stuck. Share the screen. Now,
No, sir, it's showing Ramesh CH has started screen sharing only.
screen share is loading. Okay. Okay, this much slow. Let me give you, okay, so another tab, duplicate. Jenkins, right? Hybrid framework, it is available. Okay, want to down completely. You can find here. Still loading?
No,
Now
it's
we are able.
now we
Now
are
you're able to see?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So let's go and download the Jenkins, okay? And download and we'll install. So please follow steps along with me so that it's very easy. And because you can, if you just have some code, you can run the test cases. If you don't have, we cannot do anything. Just go and click on this file, okay? Let me give you what is mean by continuous integration. See, a lot of developers and testers, they're working on the same project. So developers work on different stories, right? Different user stories, different functionalities they will work. Once their code is done, development is done, they will merge the code into the one repository. So that is called a Git repository. So it can be Git repository, it can be Bitbucket repository. So a lot of repository tools are available. So you can deploy in the Azure to repository, Azure repo also, and you can wherever you want, you can place the code. The code you can put in one place, so it will be commonly used by all the team members. That is what this repository means. So those repositories are maintained in different tools or softwares we have. So once the developer or tester completes his work, he has to push the code to this repository. And before pushing, you will run in the CA server also. That's a Jenkins server. You can run, okay. Make sure your test cases are working fine. Locally, your test cases are working, okay. But still, you have to check one more time in the CI/CD tool, that is Jenkins, working or not. So how can we ensure that they are working? And that's why we'll run one more time in the Jenkins server before merging the code here. And developers will write their unit test cases, JUnit test cases. So JUnits, they will write. So those JUnits, you can get them, right? You can get them. They will write unit test case. Unit test case is nothing but every function they are writing. That function will be tested with the parameters, basically input values. And they will assert that output is correct or not. That's a JUnits they will write for every function. Okay, so that's the JUnits are mandatory. The developers will create them. And at the same time, so so what we are discussing, I just diverted. Sorry for that. No, I was I think discussing about the developers, right? Different developers are working and they are merging the code and they are writing unit test cases. They will test their unit test case before merging the code. So that unit test cases they will write, but our main automation tester purpose is to test the functionality of the application, whether the application is working or not, the logics are working or not. You will check. That's your responsibility. You will write automation test cases, right? So those automation test cases you will run locally first, then you will run one more time in the CI server, then you will raise a PR. PR means, so before merging in the repository, you are just creating a pull request. So then somebody will review your code, whether you have written a proper code or not, whether you are following standards or not, whether you're following best practices or not, whether your code is aligned properly, clean code is there or not, everything they will review. And they will check this, CI run also. So you will run in the Jenkins server, right? That results, you have to add it to pull request. That's a proof your code is working fine. Once that is working, okay, then you will allow to merge in the repository. So allow to merge your code in the repository. Otherwise, it's not allowed. So that is this complete process, how it will happen. So this is the after designing the test cases, running locally, everything is ready. Then this is the next process. And this continuous integration tool will run your test case every day, irrespective of your intervention. So you will set up that and it will run every day. So that is this CI/CD pipeline tools. So mainly Jenkins is the very famous CI/CD tool. So what is Jenkins means? You have to give answer. See, it's a continuous integration and continuous delivery tool or deployment tool. And this is a famous continuous integration tool. So you can schedule your jobs. You can run, you can trigger the builds. It will send the results to your email. So this all can be done in the Jenkins server. And whenever you want, you can create a custom builds also. So that is this CI tool. So after that, okay, now let's go and install the Jenkins tool. So it supports many plugins also. Automatically it will support a lot of plugins. So you can have a Git also, you can integrate, Maven also you can integrate, HTML publisher tools also you can install in the Jenkins. And so you can create a pipeline. You can create a standalone job, every job so can be triggered many builds. Every day builds will be triggered. So job parameters are different. Once a job is created, and every day a build will be created. So the build, how you need to trigger is, you can instruct in the job. Okay, so when there is a change in the code, somebody committed the code, somebody pushed the code to repository. Somebody changed the code and pushed the code to repository. Then automatically CA server will grab them and it will start running the test cases. So that is the main focus here. So that's the main focus. And another thing is, and every day that run results, it will be mailed to you. Or you can configure to Slack channels or your so channel, maybe in your company there will be a internal messenger, right? That will be so informed. So notifications will be sent basically. Notification will be sent to you. So that's the results will be sent to you. That's the one thing. So these all advantages are there with the Jenkins tool. So code development is one part. Remaining deployment to different environments, developer code is a different story. Running your test case in different environments, a different thing. So all this you cannot do manually, right? So that easily you can do running of test case in to different environments. All this Jenkins will do for us. And everyday nightly regression builds can be run by Jenkins tool. Okay, that's the purpose of Jenkins tool. So a lot of advantages are there. Almost 1,000+ plugins it will support. It is built on Java. Okay, so you can other than Jenkins, you can use these also. Anthil, Bamboo, Cruise Control, TeamCity. So these are some of the other tools other than Jenkins. So these are also CI/CD tools. Okay, so let's go and download the Jenkins. Go to this URL. Go to this URL. So download Jenkins. You can use any one of these things. Any one of this generic Java package, where file you need to download. Either you can take this one or you can take this one. Okay, so I'll take this one. Okay, so this one, just click on this, it will download. Otherwise, I have given direct URL also. See, Jenkins.war file is downloaded. Jenkins.war file is downloaded. So this WAR file, you place it in the C drive or anywhere, one folder. Better you keep it in one folder. And then, so we'll start the Jenkins server first on our local machine. Basically, Jenkins you need to install in any one machine. Just a WAR file, and you can start the Jenkins on particular server. You are running now in your local machine, means that's your Windows machine. It can be run on other machines also, like Linux machines also. Anywhere you can run it. So I downloaded. I hope you also downloaded this. Just clicking on this, it will download. Okay. Now I have old one. I'll clean up that. Okay. So my Jenkins is available under C drive, C users. I'm just cleaning up, okay? My Jenkins. .Jenkins is there. You can see .Jenkins. This folder, entire folder, I'm deleting. So because I want to install freshly again, so I want to show you. If I want to show you, I should clean up that. If I cannot clean up, and that's not going to be workout. So that's why I'm just cleaning up, and let's run from the beginning. So let's go to Jenkins.war file here. So you can keep that in the downloads already. Jenkins war file is there. So this I'm going to replace. Cut it. Go to C drive and folder. Just place it. It cannot become because the file is in open state. Where is it in open state? I'll clean up. Then place it. Go and pick up this and C drive. Paste it. So where it is opened. Sometimes no, it will be a problem. To clean up. Yeah, that's what the problem with my machine, but so it will work out for you guys. So are you able to, anybody able to copy in the C drive? Let me close this. Not open this. So we got messed up here. We should not be open that. You just need to place it. Yeah, done. I don't know. So it's the same. Okay, so once you place it here, just select the path, open in command prompt this path. Open in command prompt this path, CMD. Just type CMD. With that path, so then command prompt will be open to us. Command prompt will be open to us. There is this command prompt still not open. Yeah, so command prompt is open. Okay, bit slow. So now the next command is very clearly mentioned here. So once you download it, okay, next step, place the Jenkins file in C drive. So that's what I have shown you very clearly. Open Jenkins.war file in the location in command prompts. You see this location is the same, my Jenkins war file is there. Then next, go to Jenkins download folder location and give this path. See, this is the path you have to give. That is the command you have to give. So let's go and give the command. So Java minus jar Jenkins.var. Just a tab it, because you have only one file in this folder. Press enter key. If you want to change the port, you can change the port by just giving the port -p different port, but by default it will run on 8080 port. So I'm just running this. It will generate one password. So you have to capture that password. This is the password. So make sure you copy this password. So save it in some place. So save it in some place, because in the while installing Jenkins, you need to give this password. That's why make sure it is so saved somewhere. And then how do you know when to start? So you will get here, Jenkins is fully up and running. If you see this message, then your Jenkins server is ready. Now you need to open this in a one tab. Just open localhost :8080. So that indicates that your server is ready and you are trying to log in. Just give password we copied. Just give the password. Otherwise, you can get the password from here. Click on continue. So then second step, install suggested plugins. Everything this is given properly in the our blog, step by step with the screens. So easily it can be installed. So this installation will continue. Because my test cases are in the same machine, my Jenkins server is installed in the same machine, so that I can run my test cases easily. So you let it install all the plugins. These are all plugins. So you have a Git to, so timestamper, folders, different Gradle, Maven, SSH, email extension, everything it is getting installed. If anything missing, we can install. GitHub. So all are getting installed here. Okay, so now installation is done. Automatically it moved to next screen. Create your first admin user. You can create your own username. So I'm creating my own username, Ramesh N3. I'll just create Ramesh N3. Password, I'm just giving my own password. So full name, I'll give Ramesh H. Okay, so you give your any name. So click on save and continue. Save and continue. Invalid email. Okay, email address, we missed it. So this is the save and finish. So Jenkins is ready. So this is the Jenkins login page. Okay, and you have left side new item, people, build history, manage Jenkins, my views. So you can create a job. So this is the main first thing you are going to do. But before this, we need to manage the Jenkins. So that means you have to configure your Jenkins. So let's configure your Jenkins. After installation, let's configure Jenkins. Manage Jenkins. Go to manage Jenkins and just you go to this top one, system configuration. System configuration. So on here, you can see Jenkins URL, resource root URL, and global properties. We need to give our Java path. So Java underscore home, just give Java path. You know Java path, right? How can you get the Java path? Go to C drive, C program files, Java. So JDK, this is the Java path. Just give this Java path. In the value, you paste the value. That's it. You can. That's it. You don't need to do any other thing. Maybe if you want timestamp, you can system clock time format, elapsed time format. You can use if you want. Just apply and save. That's it. So this is the one configuration we need to do. So next, once the configurations are done, create a job. Create the job. So create a job. So hybrid framework. Test June 8th, 2023. So then once you give the name, select the freestyle project. Then click on OK. So give this job will run automation test suite for open cart application functionality. Just giving some random description what this job is going to do. Then this all discard old builds. If you want old builds, you want to clean up, you clean up. GitHub project, this project is parameterized. If you want, you can parameterize. No need now. Just leave it as it is. And source code management. Okay, now you want to run from GitHub, then you select this. Then you have to give GitHub URL, all those things. But as of now, I'm running from a local, so I'm just taking this. So you can trigger build after other projects are built. Build periodical. This is another, you can schedule. This is the interview question. How can you schedule the jobs? So build periodically. So if you choose this, you can tell, okay, when you want to run every day without your intervention. So this is the parameter you need to tell. Okay, so in the job parameters, we have a build periodically option. Use that option and give the scheduled time when you want. So what is the format? There is a called cron job. So this is the cron job format. Minute, hour, DOM, day of the month, day of the week. So these are the 5 parameters you have to give here. Then it will run on that time, on that day, month, and week. So this is the cron job pattern, we call this. Let me give you an examples here. These are the cron job patterns. So these are the cron job patterns. So these are the some of the examples here. See, every 15 minutes. So this, if you give this, every 15 minutes it will run. Every 10 minutes, this is one. In the first half an hour, this will run. So if you want this every 15 minutes, let's give this. I'm just giving like this. That means I am configuring every 15 minutes run it. Otherwise, every half an hour once is enough. Once in every 2 hours. I just want to show you every 15 minutes. That's why I'm just taking. Otherwise, generally it won't be daily once people will run. Okay. So that is the one. So this is called cron job pattern. Next, build environment. Add timestamps to the console output. I'm adding timestamp. Inspect build log for published build. Inspect build log for published build scans. So terminate if build is stuck. Timeout strategy, but we don't want this. Okay. So build steps. This is the very important. Build steps. You want to run Maven, right? We are running a Maven project. So invoke top level Maven targets. So the goals you have to give: clean, install. Then click on advanced and give the POM. So the POM path you give. So where is the POM? Our project. So our project path you have to give. So this is our project path. And the POM location you have to give. So where is our POM? So this is the POM. Right click, properties, and give this complete path. So it will go and pick that path. That's it. So you don't need to do any other thing. Just do, apply, save. Then build now. So just this is the project. This is the job name. This is the job name. You don't need to create every time new job. So job is one time. You can, if you want to configure anything, you can configure and you can go there. You can configure whatever you want. So now you want to how to run. Then click on build now. So build now. See now build is started here. Build is started and it will run your test cases here. So how to see your test cases are running? Just click on this. Then you can see console output. See, started by Ramesh and its build is running. So build 1 started at this date and everything it will show. If you want to see the output, console output, click on and it will show here. See, this is the running. Your test case will start running here. Okay, so that's the how to run test cases in Jenkins server. See, browser launch and test case will running. So bit slow.